What is going on, guys? It's your boy, the Entertainment on the V-Side, Tan Tigers 01, Deeping Gold Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan Tigers 01, Twitch at Entertainment 1, follow me on Instagram as well, hit that bell notification button, and follow me on Twitch. They mentioned that. Alright. Sorry, it's just become a bit more of a routine. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the India versus Hong Kong match, the group stages of the Asia Cup 2018. Oh boy, oh boy. First of all, I have to say Hong Kong, shout out to Anshuman Rat, shout out to Nizamat Khan, and shout out to Aizaz Khan. Shout out to these three people. They actually performed, I believe, the best in the entire Hong Kong side. But shout out to Hong Kong, man. And you know what? I believe Anshuman Rat was, or whoever said this was right, that Hong Kong's inexperience was their downfall. Hong Kong's inexperience with such big games was their downfall, playing against such big teams. And yes, a lot of times you saw nerves get the better of them, yes. As for India, holy shit, man. India looked, no, their feelings are, but India in the bowling department looked nonchalant. The best word I can put, nonchalant and half-hearted, to be more simple. Half-hearted. I mean, there were a lot of bad deliveries, which allowed Anshuman Rat, credit to him, and Nizamat Khan, credit to him as well, to play, innings of more than a half century. I believe one of them got 70 odd and Nizamat Khan got 92. But yeah, it was the pressure in the end of dot balls and whatnot. And this is something that just smaller teams coming into these bigger tournaments, they just collapse under this type of pressure. I mean, did Hong Kong bowl well enough to restrict India to less than 300? They could have bowled better. I would say this, they could have bowled better. Their spinners bowled a bit too leg side at one point. They could have reduced that. They could have added more variation of pace. But yeah, they did decently enough, I would say, to restrict India to below 300. But once the batting time came for Hong Kong, oh man, I thought at one point Hong Kong were going to win, because I was following this on the scorecard, on the scorecard and on live audio commentary. I thought at one point, holy shit, Hong Kong is going to hand India's asses in their hands. Hand India's asses to them. Hong Kong of all team, the team that has a 45 meter ground in Kowloon, who practice there, they're gonna beat India. Albeit no Kohli, but still. But they came close, and this is, I believe, good reason for the ICC to actually be a bit more aggressive with including these other smaller nations and giving them a bit more exposure. Promoting cricket a bit more in these smaller nations like Nepal, like Hong Kong. UAE, I'm sorry, it has been way too long. Right now it's time for UAE to show some progress. If they're not gonna show progress, either shit or get off the pot. So the other countries, give a few more chances to Scotland, give a few more chances to the Netherlands. Hell, even if you can, give a few more chances to the other South Asian countries. I don't know if Bhutan plays cricket or what, or Burma plays cricket or whatnot. I know they play football, but this is a good case made by Hong Kong, and shout out to you, Hong Kong, for the smaller nations to get more cricket. I know Hong Kong just recently lost the ODI status. Hopefully they get it back, Hopefully they don't turn out like Kenya, because a lot of people had a lot of hope with Kenyan cricket, and then their corruption, rampant corruption, just entirely killed Kenyan cricket. And let's just hope it doesn't turn out like Zimbabwe, where, like, if had it not been for ICC bailing Zimbabwe out, Zimbabwe, like, I don't know, they might kick the, like, cause a self-imposed exile from Test cricket again. I mean, they just recently brought back Brendan Taylor, I think Sean Williams, and either Malcolm Waller or Graham Creamer, or maybe it was someone else. But yeah, like I said, this was expected to be a run-of-the-mill match, but shout out to Hong Kong for putting on a very good show. And by the way, kudos to Khalil Ahmed. Could have been a more impressive debut, because the margin of defeat, no, the margin of victory wasn't that much, because India's really high up there. Hong Kong is, I don't think, it's even an ODI status team right now. So you would have expected at least a 90 or 100 run margin for victory, especially having scored 285. But yeah, there is something in Khalil Ahmed, but let's just hope he is taken care of well. And a new left arm seamer, always good to see in international cricket, especially in South Asian cricket. All right, there's actually not much apart from that. Hong Kong could, hopefully they do benefit from this experience. India, they have their socks a long way to be pulled up if they have to be competitive against Pakistan, because this is a rampant Pakistan, and these are Pakistan's home conditions. So, and besides, India will be playing back-to-back matches. So let us see, even, like, if the fatigue factor kicks in. Alright, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this match in the comment section below. This is your boy, the Entertainment and Reside, the Bengal Dragon, signing out. Make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button.